Infrastructure Minister Stephenson King says the performance of the contractor for the Canals Road project has not matched the government's expectations. This has led to the termination of the contract. King, who spoke to reporters about all things public works ahead of the latest House meeting, says the government is seeking a new contractor to facilitate the project.
Well, that's an unfortunate situation. Under the previous administration, a contract was awarded to a particular individual directly, and that person has not been able to perform. The ministry is now in the process of the cancellation of the contract and to follow the right procedure in identifying a suitable contractor.
Meanwhile, the Union Road project continues apace. It will include a drop-off area near the Dame Paulette Louise School to ease the flow of traffic. Funding has also been secured for the Badilil Road project.
It's behind by a few weeks, but I'm hoping that it can catch up. It is taking shape as we speak. There are a few concerns that, I have, and there are a few concerns that we have within the ministry.
Such as what?
And that is the roundabout in relation to the school in terms of the drop-off area. And so what we are looking at is the construction of a parking and drop-off area to the eastern end of the school, which would allow vehicular traffic to get off the roadway and let people off in that drop-off area.
And the Badilil, can we get an update on that?
The Badilil, we are about to resolve that one. We have been able to source the funds for it. It's coming from local revenue. And we're hoping that a contractor will be selected very soon to commence work. The good thing about it, we have survived the hurricane season. And now is the time to really do some work. It gives us an opportunity during the dry season, moving into January, to be able to undertake this project and to complete before the next rainy season.
Government has received an initial report on the HIA redevelopment project. Cabinet had appointed a 7-person committee to review the scope and financing arrangements of the project. The senior minister says the initial report will inform Cabinet of the process and procedures, as well as the agencies involved in the most expensive endeavor in the nation's history.
We are hoping that before the end of this month we'll have the final report, which will give us an indication as to the next steps, as to how do we proceed in terms of moving on with the project. As I said before, the intention of the government is to see how we can make some savings on HIA so as to use those savings in other areas. And that is basically what we're looking at.
Currently, what stage is the project at?
The project is really now at the foundation stage, where the piles are being driven. We have achieved 80% of the piles down in the ground, following which the actual slab will be undertaken. Once that is done, that is phase one. The next phase is to go up with the superstructure, which we call the shell package, and then the other 3 other packages. Although we are doing this, while the review committee is still reviewing, we're hoping that whatever recommendations that the review committee make will not unduly interfere with the overall project and the timing for completion.
The infrastructure minister also stated that the designs and the estimates of the St. Jude's Highway have been completed. The highway will run from the Wynwood and Leeward Brewery to St. Jude. Works are set to commence soon. Gino Filippi, HTS News Force.